think they were saying the blood sugar, definitely.
Okay, so it was like a diabetic. Okay.
So let's change course. I think, Daniel, haven't you been in a jury?
Come on, let's hear about you.
Yep.
What was that like?
What was that?
Hey,
You want to hear about that?
respect.
I'm talking into the mic. It took all day to hear this court case, and then once we did, we made a decision on it.
Can you talk about it?
What was the
Like,
court
what was it
case?
about?
How'd you feel during it?
Well, it was actually kind of exciting to be on the jury because
What?
I
Felt
got
important.
The jury's your friend. Is it?
What the fuck?
well, I was in the jury. So yeah, I guess it was my friend. But
Did you have to dress up?
no,
That's good.
I just sort of wore a button-up shirt. They told you to do that.
What was the case though?
The case was like a guy. It was like felony possession of a firearm. So he got pulled over for weed, but they only charged him with having a gun on him.
That's good.
Damn.
And
I think it's worse than weed nowadays.
Yeah.
everyone in the jury thought that was bullshit. So
Really?
we all said innocent. And
Wow.
then he got off. Yeah.
What
You
is
thought
it?
it was bullshit
and-
that he wasn't charged with
Is
marijuana,
it-
but charged with a gun.
Yeah.
Is it just more than half of the jury that bids?
No, it has to be majority.
It has to be unanimous.
Unanimous, not majority.
I understand, but like, how many bids do you have to get to be
Closer, Gabe.
12.
All of them.
It's
All
a
of them.
12-member
Did-
jury.
Every single
Unanimous
person.
unanimous
12
means
bad
everyone
men.
has to agree on one
But
thing.
did
12 bad
be
men.
guilty? How many?
Yeah.
All of
It
them.
has to be
Unanimous.
It just has to be all of
Yep.
them, and
The
if like
decision,
one does
either
not,
way-
you're guilty.
has to be guilty or not guilty. Everyone has to say the same vote.
And so, Gabe, the way it works is if one person holds out, no matter how long,
Yeah.
the jury will be.
Guilty.
no,
No, not the
It'll
jury.
be prolonged.
It'll just.
It'll go
The
on
judge
forever.
will say, "All right, get the fuck back in the room and keep going."
Oh,
And
I'm
if
saying-
they eventually get to the point where they will never make a decision, then I don't know what the term is, but basically they have to go on like a. They have to just.
Well,
the
they'll-
case is done. It's
They'll
like you can't do
postpone it
anything.
for another
Yeah.
time. But if it takes too long, they sequester you.
Like sometimes I saw this one thing, this one trial where it was like a high profile like murder case.
O.J.
and
O.J.
the
Simpson?
And the jury, only one of them opposed. And so everyone's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It was for like a death sentence.
Yeah.
And only one person opposed, saying he should only have life. But everyone else said it was the death penalty. And that
Ooh, do
sole
you guys
vote
think we should
was the
have
only
death
reason.
penalty as a punishment in the United States?
Whoa. Hey, Steve, that's a loaded question. I would like to.
Loaded with what? What? Hunter, do
I
you,
was like straight up
ethical
always making out with
concerns.
the mic, dude.
yeah, Hunter, do you think we should have the death penalty in the United States?
I think so, but I don't think it should be like used as much as it is.
Hey,
You want to know something interesting?
I disagree with that.
Someone who is
I
held in
disagree with
prison their entire life, the amount of taxpayer dollars that goes to that
It's more.
is less than the death sentence.
Why?
Because of all of the times, if you're on death row, you can appeal unlimited. And so people who are on death row just keep appealing. And so they charge the court more and more and more and more and more. And usually people on death row don't have their own lawyers. You know, it's like court appointed. So someone who's on death row will cost the American taxpayer a huge, larger amount of money than someone who's been in prison for their whole life.
So, wait, okay. So is the death sentence bad because it costs us money?
Yeah, I don't think it actually does anything. No,
It kills
because
someone.
no, barely. Like the state that has the most, and of the entire United States, it's Texas that has the most, if not all of the death sentences for the entire United States in the
Hey,
last
They're
50
not
years.
running out of people in
what's-
Texas, though.
Wait, you know about
But
the
how is it a deterrent?
Well,
What, the death sentence?
It does nothing. Like 50 people, that's it.
Yeah, it's not a deterrent, no.
It does nothing. It just wastes money.
Is the purpose of death sentence?
They should use the death sentence for people like Osama bin Laden when they hung him, but not for just your
We did not hang Osama bin Laden.
Saddam Hussein.
but-
Sorry.
Hey, whoa.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wasn't Saddam Hussein the
Alright.
actual president of Iraq at one point?
Yeah.
Like legitimately elected?
Yeah.
And we hung his ass?
Hey, let's
Alright.
backtrack.
We
this.
didn't hang him.
Let's
The
Yeah,
we
people
did.
Hey, come
The
on.
Iraqi people did.
Alright, hey, side conversation. So, side conversation or nothing. Alright. So listen to me. We all got buddies in high places.
Not really.
my thoughts exactly. Okay. So, imagine this.
Ow! What the fuck?
Imagine this.
Imagine you clearing your throat into the mic a 5th time.
We all got 3 grenades. Whoa! And then we see what okay.
What does that have to do with high-profile buddies? Do you ever remember saying that?
Profile buddies, the grenades.
Imagine if he had 3 grenades right now. What would you do with those 3 grenades?
Hunter, you've thrown a grenade, haven't you?
What would you do with these?
When you pulled the pin, what did that feel like?
Like,
Fuck, right? Like, oh
scary as
fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, okay, so
How far do you have to throw it for it to be considered safe?
Well, like we would throw it in like a big like concrete like dome essentially, like it was like below you and underground.
Okay,
kind
okay.
of. But like the thing that I didn't realize with grenades is when they explode, it's one of the loudest things you'll ever hear. Like
Really?
Yeah, like
It fucks you up,
like
your ears.
You know when something's so loud that you feel it, like in your
Sure.
like a loud bass, like you feel it in your chest.
Yeah, yeah,
like you're in
okay.
a car. It's like that. Like when it explodes, it's like, zoom, and like you just feel it in your chest, and it's like such
And that's
a,
just from a frag grenade.
yeah. So like
Jesus.
when I see that in movies and stuff, they don't actually show how loud and powerful that shit is.
Yeah, I mean, the human body is really bad. What the fuck? The human body is really bad at handling decompression and that kind of pressure from explosions. And movies make it sound like, oh, you're fine, dude.
Dude, and not only grenades,
cough cup.
but like fucking just guns in general.
Okay.
Like if you're right next to a rifle, like an M16 shooting, it's loud. It's ear piercing, dude.
Yeah.
It's like
First row,
it'll
yeah.
leave your ears ringing bad. So like I can only imagine these people that are like involved with school shootings, like in an inside environment with like concrete walls and stuff. Dude, it has to be deafening.
Do you think
People
that
couldn't hear shit. There's no way.
those shooters had earplugs? I don't think so. I don't think they did.
Probably not.
No, I would doubt that they would have the foresight for that. Dude, don't forget your earplugs when we shoot up this school.
But not even for the person shooting, but especially the person that's receiving it and
Yeah,
like
okay.
around it. You know, it's super loud.
Dude, thank you for receiving my bullet.
Yeah. You're welcome.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. It's just so ludicrous.
Guys, war is fucked up.
No.
Yeah, bruh.
No.
No, it's good?
No, it's good.
Yeah, I like war.
Hunter, do you...
I like the war. I
Playing
like
the
death
meat puppets
sentences.
is good.
Hunter, what's the largest caliber you've ever shot?
You shoot a 50 cal-
7.62.
That's it?
Yeah.
You're a pussy.
It's like in a machine gun.
That's an AK-47.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the same rounds we use in like our 240s, which
Okay.
is like a big machine gun,
Yeah.
like the belt fed shit.
Okay. Is the round like this big?
It's like that.
Oh.
And they're belt fed. And every fourth or fifth round is a tracer round.
Okay. Really? So you can just keep track. You can see where it's
Yeah,
going.
like while you're like you'll see like the fourth round, it'll be like a glowing green or glowing red.
Yeah, it's like some
Wait,
fucking
is
phosphorus.
7.62 bigger than a 50 caliber?
No.
What's 50 in proportion to 7.62?
Like a 50 cal is like the whole casing and round is like that probably. No, it's probably like that.
It's fucking huge. It's
and
like
then
this
7.62
big.
is probably like that, something like that.
But okay, what does the 50 come from? Like, put it in terms of 7.62. Like,
It's the amount of gunpowder in the size of the actual round itself. Like it's just bigger.
Everything's bigger.
so you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Well, what do you ask?
Don't blame him. Ask the question better,
Like are you
jackass.
comparing a 7.62 and a 50 cal? Like, I don't know.
Fuck you. 7.62 in proportion to 50 caliber. Like 7.62 when it's written out, it's 7.62, right?
Yeah.
When I see 50 caliber written out, it's 0.5.
I think it's.
So what?
I mean, honestly,
the
I
measurement?
don't really know how to explain it, to be honest.
Forget it.
Yeah.
7.62 is
I can't explain it
for millimeters, right? It's all in millimeters, right?
I
Yeah,
got.
but I don't really understand how. Like.
I got a
to be
question
honest.
to throw us off the topic here.
Please do.
When you first woke up this morning, what'd you first think?
Dude, this is like, why is today so important that we have to document everything we
Because
first did today?
That's what you're
What
thinking
else you
about the
got?
most today.
When I first woke up this morning, I thought about how I should have slept more.
When I woke up this morning, the first thing I thought was, "Fuck! I left all the lights on, and I have to piss." Like I
Wait,
didn't.
Yes, I needed to piss. That was one of my first.
Right,
thoughts.
like
You didn't
the
have
thing-
any
the thing that-
answers to your dreams or
Nah,
anything?
the thing that
Oh, no,
pisses
I
me
don't
off
dream,
is
dude.
when I wake up and I realize I didn't prep, quote unquote, for bed. Like I didn't just, like I just laid down watching a video thinking I wouldn't fall asleep, and then I did. And then I wake up in the like at 4 a.m. and I'm like, fuck me. Now my sleep has been ruined because I didn't go to bed properly or some shit like
It's
that.
so bad when you wake up and your phone is like not charged.
I know,
Yes.
it's the worst fucking
you're
thing.
just-
And then you have
All
something to do,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh fuck, it's not charged.
Like work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was not the answers I was looking for.
What answers are you looking for, Gabe?
Yeah,
Just
give us
deep
your answer.
answers, man.
Kyle, are
It's
you like Robin
your
Williams from like Good
dreams.
Morning Vietnam? You're just like DJing this shit, man.
I know you think about your
Yeah.
dreams when you wake up.
Dude, I don't always dream.
I dream
Do you
almost
dream
every night.
every single time?
I dream every night.
I rarely
Not
dream.
necessarily, but you think about stuff when you're
Dude,
right
I
when
have
you
some
wake
fucking
up.
vivid dreams, man, every night.
I dream every night, but I don't remember them.
Oh, I didn't say I
Yeah,
remembered
I'm
them.
the
I just
same
meant I
way,
know
but
I
it's
dream every
like-
night.
Even if they do, they're not
You,
important to
you
me.
think about
Agreed.
something when you first wake up. I think so. I mean, at least me.
What the bottom of this discussion is, what did you
I
first
don't-
think of this morning?
Honestly, I don't remember, but
Oh, okay.
I was
Come
just
on,
wondering,
Gabe.
man. Like, you know, you dream. And
You know what I want to know from each one of you?
What?
What's number one on your bucket list? Just like short, not even something that's is unattainable. I mean something you actually have an idea of doing.
I have to think about that one.
For me, it's going to the Mojave Desert in Zion and just going out west and being able to just see those places. I've never been further west than Nashville, Tennessee. So I would
I've been
love
far
to go to
south at
California
all.
and the deserts in Nevada and just
Yeah,
see some of those
never been
parks.
That'd be cool.
Like that's the most attainable thing that's on my bucket list that I want to know.
It's crazy that North America has deserts and stuff in it. You know, I've never seen them at all.
Right, exactly. I
It's
would
hard to
love to go
comprehend.
see that. Like the Joshua Tree National Forest. That would be so fucking cool. You know why they call them Joshua trees?
Because Joshua has.
What?
Speaking to the mic.
He's letting the music talk for him. Why are they called
Jo-
Joshua trees,
yeah,
Kyle?
Joshua
This
trees.
existential
Come on
question.
now. Why,
Kyle
why,
is
why do they
going-
call them Joshua trees? Dude?
So,
God.
the largest group of Americans to settle out west were the Mormons in the Utah area. And when they went out there, they named those trees because all of their branches point up like this, very characteristically. And they named them Joshua after their leader because it's like they're praying up to heaven. Joshua, their guy.
What about the Donner Party?
Don't know about that.
The Mormons that cannibalized themselves.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. They were on the Oregon Trail and they got lost. They missed the mark by like 2 weeks, and then they were snowed in for like 4 months or
Do you, know,
something
do you know why they ate themselves?
to survive.
They had to resort to that because they didn't accept Native Americans giving them food.
No fucking way.
Yeah, the local Native Americans gave them food and they rejected it. 'cause
What
they were-
fucking dumbass.
And then they ate each other.
I can't believe that. I didn't know that. I knew about them eating each other right from the Oregon Trail.
I mean, I can't say that I can't blame them, right, guys?
Well, you like
Yeah.
you like some
of you are looking
sauteed
pretty
ass?
tasty tonight.
Yeah.
What are you guys scared of?
Whoa!
Drowning.
Hey, whoa! We're gonna have it.
Huh?
You guys know about a can of worms that size? One time?
Yeah.
What the?
Well, you guys just better watch out.
So what are you scared of?
A
Can of
can of
worms?
worms that size.
A can of worms?
It's just me.
Yeah, just you.
Alright, Kyle, what are you actually scared of?
Being lonely, being alone, isolated,
Yeah.
isolation.
Yep.
That's
Getting-
what I'm scared
getting
of.
honest.
Yeah.
So, Gabe, for me, it's anything related to drowning. I've seen so many movies where, like, characters, they drown, and then I saw that movie Poseidon as a kid,
Yeah.
where, I forgot the fucking actor's name, where he's pressing the button to turn the rotors, and he's drowning as he's doing it, and he's, like,
Uh-huh.
flinching and
Oh, yeah, I know.
contorting his face, and that scarred me, and ever since then, I've just always thought, like, drowning is the worst fucking way to go. And
Definitely scary.
Oh yeah.
It's like you get so desperate you breathe in for air. And
Yeah.
it's fucking water.
Yeah.
Scary.
I mean, so that's like the most feared way to die. But realistic fears, like everyday fears, I would say right now, because of my car, like getting into an accident. After you were talking about it, so my car, the seatbelt is really fucked up for the driver's seatbelt, and it pops open every 5 minutes. Like I'll be driving and it just decides to shoot out. And I'm really afraid, like, if I get into an accident on my way to work, like, I'm fucked, man.
Well, you're probably not going that fast to work, are you?
Like 65, dude. It doesn't matter.
Are you on the highway?
Yeah, on the highway.
65, you're fucked.
Yeah. So I've been looking at getting a new car, and I'm saving up for one.
I drive 80 miles an hour to work.
It's easier to get a new car than fix that fucking seatbelt. I've tried so many times.
I drive up 95, 80 miles an hour.
Wait, taking 95, you said?
Yeah.
Dude, you're a badass. 80, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. Fucking 95 is definitely that fast lane.
I gun it in that left lane on 95.
Yeah, man. People do it too.
So here's the question, Dan. Do you just do it now because it's the way you drive, or is it because you're just late to work or something? Like, do you save the speeding for being late to work, or do you do it all the time?
If I'm late to work, I definitely speed more.
Yeah, me too.
Like I go over 80.
I probably don't go over 80.
Yeah,
I touch
standard.
80, and then I'm like, slow down, speed racer.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about California, specifically San Diego. The speed limit is 65.
Yeah.
But everyone, not just the speed or the fast lane, everyone goes 85. I'm not kidding. Like that's the flow of traffic. It's crazy.
They have to get to where they're going.
I know.
What do you guys think about that Richmond tank guy? Did you hear anything about that, Hunter?
I think that's one of the cool things that happened in a while.
Yeah,
That's
we're talking about
supposed to be-
statues.
Yeah,
that should be on the
that's
fucking
pretty
statue.
nice.
It's the Richmond tank guy.
Yes, Steven.
Yeah,
you are
absolutely.
Right, man. That should be.
I like a tank
a
statue.
fucking tank with that guy hanging out the
Yeah.
top of it, just like
Absolutely.
just smoked spice or whatever before.
Dude,
So someone in the Monument 10K
back when
last
the
year
news
dressed
was fun
up.
to look at,
Yeah.
and not just like.
Gabe, in the 10K last year, someone dressed up as the tank guy. Like he built a cardboard tank, and
he
it
was
was like
running with it?
it was built on overalls, like suspenders,
Definitely.
and he was just running with it out of
What do
cardboard.
you guys remember that guy with the TV head that was putting
Yeah,
TVs on
yeah.
people's porches? and
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a short-lived thing.
Ryan knew that guy.
No way.
He thinks it's Ian.
No
Ian?
way.
He thinks it's Ian.
Who's Ian?
The CRT
Ryan's old
boy.
roommate.
Yeah.
Damn.
No.
When he lived there by the
Oh,
big
the weird-
telephone.
No, that's bullshit.
Ryan would say that shit.
Ryan
live
would.
by that.
No, it's bullshit.
Ryan
It's
would say
bullshit.
that.
It's total
I knew
bullshit.
Ian.
Ian was in a band called These Manic Seas or something, and the main singer, which was him for a time, had like a TV for a head, and they were in Richmond.
Even so, I've seen.
Nah.
I'm just saying, could be Ian.
Ian defies.
I mean, Kyle, would someone look at you and think that you're someone that would go and pee on the Starbucks front door or throw eggs at a Mercedes dealership?
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
Starbucks. Fuck capitalism.
Alright,
On myself.
alright,
How about that?
So what do you guys want to talk about? You guys want to talk about the real stuff?
Okay, well, hold on. So we
Talk
got.
about
The Starbucks
how
peeing
you were feeling
story.
when you did
Hey,
that.
Kyle, remember?
Yeah, he
Don't
doesn't-
talk over
He
everyone.
doesn't know the Starbucks.
I don't know the story.
All right. So here we have it.
Tell it normally.
I was probably 20 at the time.
Wait. Back up.
I was 20 at the time,
Yeah.
This wasn't that long ago. It was only like 2 years ago.
Yes.
which is exactly 2 years ago.
Shit.
20. I was 20 at the time. I don't know. I just had a fun night. I went 1-2, and I drove home. And on my way home,
On the
I
Huguenot
inevitably
Bridge.
have to cross the Huguenot Bridge.
Yeah.
Right before the Huguenot Bridge is a Starbucks. Right as I'm coming up to it, I have to go pee. It comes in my mind. And I just think, well, you know what? I want to live life to the fullest.
Jesus
I
Christ.
I parked my car right before the Huguenot Bridge.
Before you continue, this is, admittance of a crime.
I'll accept it. I'll accept the consequences.
No.
Almost
Who cares?
like
Who cares?
I'll accept the consequences.
what are you?
I will accept.
child-
I will
child-
accept the consequences.
You allegedly urinated.
Yeah,
on the
say
Starbucks
allegedly.
door.
Yeah.
I am
child.
allegedly a fool.
Wow.
No, you are a fool. You allegedly.
I am a
Pee near
alleged.
a playground. What do you
This
call
is a
it?
That's
mythological
legal. It's legal
creature
to
that
be
I
a
have
fool.
never met before.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what
And so
I
moving forward,
You park.
this mythological creature had parked right on the right side of the Huguenot Bridge.
Right before it.
It was in the middle of summer, so it was hot.
What time was it?
Let's say 12:30.
There's like
AM.
there's like trees over there. You could have
12:30
just
AM.
gone in the trees.
You put it around your head, right?
You could have
yes.
gone right where it
Come on,
was.
you guys want to listen to the story or not?
Yes.
I ran to the door, grabbed my button down, took it off, wrapped it around my head,
Like a turban.
ran up to the front door of Starbucks and whipped out my willy and pee-peed all over the front door. I pee-peed.
Can you imagine what the first employee opening up the next day had to fucking go through?
It might have been
notice.
nothing.
Yeah,
might
might
not
be
even
really
notice.
notice.
Dude, the smell? For sure.
No, I
Would've
don't
noticed.
My pee-pee doesn't have much smell.
I can tell.
There's homeless people
They're
over there
down-
sometimes, so
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Blame it
I
on them.
thought it was a homeless person.
That's pretty
But
far adventure.
all you
for a
know
homeless
is
guy.
they
No,
they
they're
would have
over
smelled it
there.
and they would have looked at the cameras and they
Yeah.
would have saw Kyle's ass up there fucking
Kyle's
peeing
shirtless
all over the
ass.
front door.
Do you know about Kyle's eggs at the Mercedes dealership?
I heard about that
You
one
don't?
too. Wait, Hunter, did you hear about how Kyle and Ryan snuck into Maymont, jumped the fence to go pet some cows?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you didn't know that one? Ryan told me that one. That was a good one. Kyle, let's hear about that one. Grandpa, tell us about
It
that
was
one.
probably around
It was last summer.
last summer. I got nothing to tell y'all. It's nothing. Honestly, that story is nothing.
Well, my question is, Ryan only told me you guys jumped the fence to Maymont, which is, a petting zoo, essentially in a public gardens.
You know what? I hate to say
And you
it.
jumped and you go
It's
pet a
not
cow,
even
but
worth-
what-
it's not
but what
worth
else
the
happened?
story. It's not worth the story.
But what else happened?
Nothing.
So you just jumped the fence, pet a cow, and then left?
Yes. It's
Okay.
a lame story.
All right,
I have no
that's what I
passion.
wanted to hear. I thought
I
it
have
was
zero
more to
passion
it.
toward that story. All right, thank you all for coming down to K-Man's House of Fun.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Goodbye.